Hello and welcome, my friends. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and sticking around. If you've already been here before and you're back watching another video, thank you. I greatly appreciate all of your support. It means the world to me. Today here I have a post review. Finally done this big beauty. I'm so excited to share this to you. It has so far been one of my favorite pieces to work on. And today we are going to be looking at Succubus by Christopher Lovell. And she is finally completed, and she turned out absolutely gorgeous. So here she is walking towards the moon. Just look at her. Everything, the way the fabric drapes, I'm about to knock my cover minders off here, the way the fabric drapes, the trees in the background, the moon, and even the detailing at the very bottom of the canvas where the ground is. Like, just the details in this art, so stunning. And this, like, little drape of fabric here just turned out gorgeous. And your ABs, all kind of where the moonlight would be hitting. I just love how the moon also looks textured. You have a couple of birds kind of flying around. You have one sitting at the top here. Her horns even, like, it just, they did an awesome job on rendering this art. And there was not nearly as many 310s, which are black, that you would think when you first look at this picture. They actually use quite a bit of like these dark navy blues, even the grays and the browns, a darker purple in some of these spots, darker kind of pink, and it just turned out absolutely gorgeous. Like, the details, everything, it's just wow. Like, here she is. I can't, yeah, this canvas just, it was a dream to work on. It was a square, and let me just take a peek here. I had started it back in October when I finished the Drills and Chills event. So I had started it like October 26th, and I finally finished it on January 15th. Now normally I could get a canvas this size done a little bit quicker, but I decided to, because it didn't have a deadline for an event, I just decided to work on it at my own pace instead of kind of rush it along and really enjoy the process. So it did take me a little bit longer. It had 34 colors, 3 ABs total, which your ABs were kind of like these pinky reds. There was a little bit of like this gorgeous pale pink one that's in the moon, and more of a darker kind of pinky red tone as well that they used, which I think turned out absolutely gorgeous. There were a total of 70,784 drills placed down on this canvas, roughly. So quite a few drills. But the canvas was a 22 inch by 31 inch, or 55.8 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters. So it is a larger canvas. The drills, there were some that were kind of mixed in with the other colors, so I had a couple of interlopers there. There were quite a few trashed drills with this, actually. What I do is I put them in this little bottle, and I think in total by the time I was done the canvas I had 4 of these filled. which is quite a bit because normally I only use maybe 1 or 2. So there was a lot more trash drills, and mainly those were just a lot of air bubbles. Some were huge, like pockets of air in them, and then others had so many air bubbles that you could just automatically tell. And I mean, I don't mind placing the odd one down. It does happen. These aren't meant to look perfect by any means, and they're meant to look at a distance, so you really don't notice them when they're kind of smaller. But I get those ones that, you know, once I've poured them in the tray, I can see them right away, and I know they're gonna bug me. So those ones I trash. But I'm sure, I know I placed a few in here throughout, but you're not gonna notice that at all. But even with all that trash, I had plenty of drills left over that I could have even reduced some of those more if I wanted to, but I didn't. But even just like, she just turned out gorgeous. I just love the way she was rendered. I'm so happy with the way this turned out, and I can't wait to get some kind of framing of some sort. I'm thinking I'm just going to paint up the edge of the canvas and do like a curtain rod with a rope wrapped around it and hung up that way. Something simple, something affordable. And then just because I want her up, and then if I want to later on, I can switch that out if I want. But she's done. I'm pleased with the way she turned out, and I'm so happy, so happy. I'm probably gonna forever admire this piece. It's one of my favorites, absolute favorites, done by Christopher Lovell. When I first discovered his artwork on Diamond Art Club, I did go look up his art portfolio online, and even with his other art, this is one of my favorite pieces done by him. It's just, I love the fantasy and lore behind succubuses or succubi, and just, this was stunning. Like, how can you not? Like, I know this was a very coveted piece. It did get restocked not that long ago. I think once again it's been sold out again. This is a piece, like, people that buy Diamond Art Club love his stuff, so it does tend to go quick. I do know that, and I honestly don't blame him, because he is an extremely talented artist and does some very amazing kind of dark art fantasy stuff. He's even, like, looking on his portfolio, he's even designed some t-shirts and stuff for bands, usually metal bands by the looks of it, punk bands, that kind of thing, which really, I think, lends well to his art style. So I can see why they would come to him for some art pieces. But here she is in all her glory. Do you have this sitting in your stash waiting to get worked on? Have you worked on her already? Is she still sitting on that wait list because you've missed out on the first release and now the restock? Let me know down in the comments below. Is this a piece that you would work on, or is it just not your style? That's fine too. I completely understand. Not everybody is into that dark fantasy artwork and stuff like that, and that's fine. Yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed sharing this completion. There's not really much else I can say about her. I could sit here probably forever and tell you how gorgeous she is and how much I love this piece, but after a while you'll have heard it probably numerous times if I did that, and you'd be like, okay, stop your rambling. We get the point, you love her. So I'm going to end the video here, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.